It's about 5 weeks to the end of the semester. What do you need to do? So we want to come up with some kind of visual to think about what you're going to do in the next 5 weeks of the semester so you can finish the semester strong. So one way to look at it is to create a chart, and we want to have 4 columns on this chart. And the first column is a list of your classes. Just make a list of all your classes. And then the next column is going to be your current average. Go online, find out what your current average is. Sometimes it's a little difficult to determine what that is. So if you can't figure that out, go see your professor. Talk to your professor about what the current average is. Now, the next column is going to be your upcoming grades. Now, this is what's coming up. It could be any kind of exam, major papers, weekly homework, discussion boards, quizzes, any kind of grades that are still to be earned between now and the end of the semester. Figure out what the percentage is, and you want to find out whether it's mathematically possible to pass the course if your current average is failing. If you are in that situation, now is the time to go see your professor. Don't wait. Put down your Xbox and go talk to your professor today. You want to find out if it's mathematically possible to pass your class before the end, change your grade or increase your grade by the end of the semester. If it is not possible to pass your class, then you may have to consider dropping the class and protecting your GPA. Once you've examined what your current average is and what your upcoming grades are, then you can look at where you're dropping your points. Are you losing your points in your quizzes or in your homework weekly grades or your discussion boards? Maybe it's your journals that you haven't turned in. If you have any zeros in your daily work or weekly work, go ask your professor right away if you can have a chance to turn them in late. Even if your professor gives you just half credit, it's better than a 0. The worst your professor can say is no, you can't. But if the professor says yes, go get all the points you can possibly get, even if it's just a third of the points. If the professor takes off points for being late, that's okay, because a few points is better than a 0. And then once you've examined, looked at these 2 columns, your current average and upcoming grades, and try to salvage any zeros, then you can come up with a game plan. What are you going to do to maximize the next 5 weeks and earn all the points you possibly can in all of your upcoming assignments? If you need help thinking this through, go talk to your professor right away. This is the week to go talk to your professor. Or you can give me a call and sign up for some coaching. I can coach you through the last 5 weeks of the semester. This is Ruth Bomar, your online academic coach. Let's finish the semester strong.